Hello, this is Ray Main here again with today's Bible reading. Today we're going to continue in the book of Joshua, recounting the title deeds, if you will. If you'll remember, Joshua had sent men into the land to spy out the land, to basically survey the land. And what he's doing now, the 12 tribes, we've already read about some of them, but he is giving title deed to sections of land to each tribe and recounting the borders thereof. And as such, there's a lot of place names here that are hard to pronounce for me living here in the United States. I apologize for my lack of knowledge as far as how to pronounce these things. Some might say, well, why don't you just bypass these chapters? They don't mean anything anyway. Well, they mean something or they wouldn't be put in the Bible. I'm not going to get in an argument with what they mean or whatever, but it's just like the title deed to your place. You want to know what your boundaries are, and these are the natural boundaries for each of the 12 tribes. So I'm going to stumble through these, and forgive me for my mispronunciation, because I guarantee that there's going to be some. But anyway, with that, let's begin. Joshua chapter 19. And the second lot came forth to Simeon, even for the tribe of the children of Simeon, according to their families, and their inheritance was within the inheritance of the children of Judah. And they had in their inheritance Beersheba, and Sheba, and Moladah, and Hazarshual, and Bela, and Ezem, and Eldalad, and Methuel, and Hormah, and Ziklag, and Beth-Marcaboth, Hazarsua, and Beth-Lebaoth, and Sherahim, 13 cities and their villages. Ain, Rimmon, and Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities and their villages. And all the villages that were round about these cities to Beth-Lephbeer, Ramoth of the south. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Simeon, according to their families. Out of the portion of the children of Judah was the inheritance of the children of Simeon. For the part of the children of Judah was too much for them. Therefore the children of Simeon had their inheritance within the inheritance of them. And the third lot came up for the children of Zebulun, according to their families. And the border of their inheritance was unto Zered. And their border went up toward the sea, and Merilah, and reached to Dabasheth, and reached to the river that is before Jokneam, and turned from Sered eastward toward the sun rising unto the border of Chesleth-Tabor, and then goeth out to Debereth, and goeth up to Japhia, and from thence passeth on along on the coast to Gedahefer, to Etahikkason, and goeth out to Rimmon-Metheor to Nea. Good Lord, excuse me, folks. And the border compasses it on the north side to Hanathon, and the outgoings thereof are in the valley of Jephthah hill. And Ketath, and Nehalel, and Shemron, and Elah, and Bethlehem, 12 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Zebulun, according to their families, these cities within their villages. And the fourth lot came out to Issachar, for the children of Issachar, according to their families. And their border was toward Jezreel, and Chesulloth, and Shunem, and Haphraim, and Shion, and Anaharath, and Rabbith, and Kishion, and Abez, and Ramoth, and Enganim, and Enhada, and Beth Perez. And the coast reached to Tabor, and Shahazimah, and Bethshemesh, and the ongoings of their border were at Jordan, 16 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Issachar, according to their families, the cities and their villages. And the fifth lot came out for the tribe of the children of Asher, according to their families. And their border was Hekath, and Hilah, and Beton, and Asaph, and Elimelech, and Amid, and Meshiel, and reached to Carmel westward, and to Shaor-Lebaneth, and turneth toward the sunrising to Beth-dagon, and reached to Zebulun, and to the valley of Ziphael, toward the north side of Bethemech, and Neiel, and goeth out to Cabul on the left hand, and Hebron, and Rehob, and Hammon, and Cana, even unto great Zidon. And then the coast turneth to Ramah, and to the strong city Tyre, and the coast turneth to Hosah, and the outgoings thereof are at the sea from the coast to Achzib. Ummah also, and Aphek, and Rehob, 22 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Asher according to their families, these cities with their villages. The sixth lot come out to the children of Naphtali, even for the children of Naphtali, according to their families. And their coast was from Heleph, from Alan to Zananim, and Adamai, Nekeb, and Jadneel, unto Lacum, and the outgoings thereof were at Jordan. And then the coast turneth westward to Asnath Tabor, and goeth out from thence to Hukkok, and reacheth to Zebulun on the south side, and reacheth to Asher on the west side, and to Judah before Jordan toward the sunrising. And the fenced cities are Zidom, Zir, and Hamath, Reketh, and Shinnereth, and Adamah, and Ramah, and Hazor, and Kedesh, and Edrei, and Enhazor, and Iron, and Migdalel, Horeb, and Bethanath, and Bethshemesh, 19 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, according to their families, the cities and their villages. And the seventh lot came out for the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families. And the coast of their inheritance was Zorah, and Eshtaol, and Shemesh, and Jalabin, and Ajalon, and Jethlah, and Elon, and Thimnathan, and Ekron, and Eltekeh, and Gibbethon, and Baalath, and Yehud, and Benaberek, and Gathrimmon, and Mejarkon, and Rachon, with the border before Japho. And the coast of the children of Dan went out too little for them. Therefore the children of Dan went up to fight against Leshem, and took it, and smote it with the edge of the sword, and possessed it, and dwelt therein, and called Leshem Dan, after the name of Dan their father. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families, these cities with their villages. When they had made an end of dividing the land for inheritance by their coast, the children of Israel gave an inheritance to Joshua the son of Nun among them. According to the word of the Lord, they gave him the city which he asked, even Timoth-Serah and Mount Ephraim, and he built the city and dwelt therein. These are the inheritances which Eleazar the priest, and Joshua the son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel, divided for an inheritance by lot in Shiloh before the Lord, at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. So they made an end of dividing the country. Well, that's the reading for today. The divisions have ended. The surveys have been completed. The land has been divided. And with that, we'll continue on tomorrow. God bless you. Have a blessed day.